found this old truck. Looks like my grandpa's old truck. And I got excited because I need a shifter boot. And look what I found. Shifter boot. Well, all the screws came out pretty easy. So here we go. We got a shifter boot. Factory looking. Got myself a shifter boot from the junkyard off of, I think it was a 92 Chevy Silverado. Fits the NV3500 shifter perfect. But my hole was way too big because of the transfer case cutout. So I've, got some scrap steel. I'm gonna cover it up just like you saw. And I'm just gonna screw it through with some self-tappers. These bad boys right here. Because, I want it to be temporary where I can easily take it apart someday if I need to. So far so good. Got 2 bolts on this side, 2 on this side. We'll see if we can cover this up. Got the second piece on there. I did drive one right through the carpet because I don't care. Wanted to get 4 on there. So it's solid. I mean, that ain't going anywhere. Now if we can get this boot on. So basically, you gotta peel this up. And the way I took this off was there's 1 screw on each corner. So there's just 4 of them. It's gonna be a little tricky. But it's got rubber on the bottom to seal it. And hopefully it'll keep out a lot of the heat. Probably won't, but it'll be good enough. And it's done. Managed to get a screw in every corner. And honestly, I'm happy with it. It's got a real DIY kind of vibe. And obviously someday, new carpet, cover this up. But I'm just happy to have a boot and I'm not staring at the actual transmission while I'm sitting in here. So that's a success. This shifter's way too long, but I kind of like it. And then this thing is also a temporary. I got this Amazon tablet for like 50 bucks. It's a refurbished tablet. And I got this thing called V-Peak. There it is. Plug that into the OBD2. Bluetooth connects them. And then I got this like $5 app. You can configure whatever gauges you want. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because the only gauge I could get to work so far on the actual cluster is oil pressure. But as it turns out, oil pressure is one of the few things that does not go to the ECM on the Gen 3 motors. So I've got oil pressure there. I don't have it here, but I can get everything else here. I probably need a better place to mount it. Maybe eventually just mount it in there somehow. But yeah, at least I'll be able to tell what's going on. Now that the tachometer is wired up, I brought it up to the upper garage, to the max jacks, and we're gonna weld on the exhaust tip with some 3-inch pipe. This is the exhaust tip. It's a coffin muffler. This is a 4-inch tip. Pretty cool looking. All right, we're in the air. And we get the pipes open. This is the package. You can get these on eBay. I think this one was $90, free shipping. Not a bad deal for a bunch of pipe. Okay, here's what we got. I gotta mess with this hanger. We need to bring the exhaust up a little bit because it is rubbing right here. So we need to go up a little bit, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, I hope. Okay, and then there's our 3-inch out. for the axle there. What I want to do is get this tip mounted right about here, I think. So we're going to go over the leaf spring and just dump it out the side right here. Something like that. I'll show you what I got. So we've tack welded a pipe there. Comes over the axle. And another one there. Got just enough clearance between the fuel tank and the shock absorber. Okay. Now I've got this piece that I just tacked together. This is all just, I'm just winging it, guys. Just eyeballing stuff, cutting pipes, putting them together, see if they fit. So this one goes in to this one. Okay. You can see the clearance in the fuel tank. Alright, so it's basically going to sit right there. And then the tip will go right here. Like that. We'll weld these up on the bench and I'll have to come back and weld this to that and finish those. Alright, well, the big reveal. Coffin muffler, 3-inch single out. Alright, got it all welded up. We've got room between the shock absorber and the fuel tank. And we go over the leaf spring but under the frame. And boom. Coffin tip. Here's another view. Over the axle. Split the gap. Yeah, that's a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be alright. Okay, we're gonna do a startup. See what this new exhaust sounds like. Ooh, look at that tachometer. I sent out the ECM to mailordertuner.com about a week ago, and guess what showed up today? I mean, hopefully this is the ECM. This isn't like something else I ordered. Anyway, let's put it in, fire it up, see how it runs. I'm very nervous. I'm really hoping this is going to work and it'll be drivable. But who knows? We could have other issues. We could have fuel issues. We could have mass airflow issues. I have no idea. Let's just plug it in and see what happens, okay? Got the new ECM in there. Mass airflow's hooked up. Battery's hooked up. Let's get inside, see what happens. So far, pretty good. It's idling better, that's for sure. have to go for a drive. But that's a lot of gas. Well, just went for a drive, and it still doesn't run good. It's like it's starving for fuel, or I don't know, something's wrong. Try to accelerate, and it just bogs out. So I put in a new set of spark plugs because they were all fouled out, real nasty. And it actually runs much better, but it's still, at higher RPMs, it bogs out. So something's wrong. I don't know if it's the tune. It's a bummer. I was hoping it would be done, ready to go to a car show, like literally right now. I might still go to the car show, but it's gonna be kind of bittersweet. But that's working on cars, man. What are you gonna do? Got tuned, first drive, here we go. Burning rubber.
She's a little bouncy.
That's the exhaust banging on either the frame or the rear differential. I don't know, it's nasty though. We're gonna fix it right after this. That's annoying.
Yep.
Clutch feels good.
That's good.
I'm on third. Learning the gearbox. The new gearbox.
And it's a truck trans, so she shifts slow.
Oh no, RPM, it's right there.
Yeah.
Get a shot of that RPM.
Can't see it with the sun, but it's there.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Only the best. Truck with cam.
It's a cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a deranged hoe gonna pull out. On that first tune when we were driving, it was just backfiring and popping. And he's like, yeah, the kids love that. They always ask me to put that into their G35s.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we don't need all that.
No. I heard it when you left.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Fit? 125.
Whoops.
Nice.
First and second were fun. We got the 6,500 RPM. That was fun. This
Yeah.
feels like my old Fox body.
Except it's a truck.
Short wheelbase, low to the ground, light, V8, 5-speed. I mean, it's a Fox body. So I guess every time I hit the blinkers, I'm just gonna wipe the windshield.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Thanks, bud. Hey, there's a third gear there, bud.
Third gear is hard to get in.
You just gotta find it.
Not gonna lie.
Fifth gear torque. That's a feature.
Every time I hit the right blinker, the wipers come on.
It's a feature.
It's a feature, not a bug.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's supposed to be like that. dirt shows up, it's nice.
The steering is really responsive.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice bug.
It's a feature.
Oh, it's gonna drift with those kids.
Yeah, no drifting around the kids. Not yet.
We got all the torque.
Ah, what?
There we go, Bill in fourth gear.